precious. What if you wake up and somebody was standing over you like this as soon as you woke up? Good morning, precious. What? How you doing? Wait, let me recover after that one. That was funny. If you ain't laugh, you a hater. I ain't lying. You a hater. Yeah, so how you doing this morning, baby? You all right? Good morning, young man. How you doing? I'm all right.
Thank you.
Yeah, come on in, boo. Oh, we got a new character on Coffee and Conversation today, guys. She got blonde hair. We'll find out who she is. And today on Coffee and Conversation, good morning, Miss Lady. Finding you. Oh, y'all got that Jamaican me crazy this morning. I'm going to try that again. I was like, hey, Blondie. Hey, Portia. Oh, my God. Portia's here today, guys. Portia's here today. Yes, guys. We're going to try the Jamaican me crazy. Yep, I'm good, boo. When y'all get a minute, go to my YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit that subscribe button. Because I don't want you to miss out on all the activities and the festivities that go on in the morning. I definitely don't want you to miss that. Yeah, today, y'all, I ain't going to do the premium blend. I'm feeling a little different. Yeah, I just finished listening to that song, Hit Different. It is the jam, yes. So, yeah, I'm going to do something different today. I'm going to do the Jamaican me crazy. So, yeah, guys, who just jumped on? Hey, Tamika, how you doing, boo? Y'all, today on Coffee and Conversation, remember a couple videos back I told y'all that first year of everything that happened to me with, you know, the relationship with me and my baby and everything, that I did a little self-reflecting. I advise everybody to do that, but especially if you're in a situation where all of a sudden the relationship is discouraged between you and your baby, or y'all don't have one, or whatever the case may be, to where it's distance there. Do a little self-reflecting. Yeah. You got to. You got to. Before you start pointing blame and trying to find answers and drawing up conclusions and trying to find closure. No. Think about your role, the part that you play, what you've done. Yeah, think about it. And sometimes it might be hurtful. It might be hurtful because you might have to go real deep. And you know, sometimes when you go deep like that, sometimes it might be you. It might be you. Yeah. But that's a process. And that's something that you got to go through before you can even get to the next step. And the next step is trying to figure out what happened. But I guarantee you, if you do the self-reflecting part, it go deep. When you get to that next part, you'll be able to handle it. In some cases, you'll be able to stomach it. Yeah, because outcome gonna hurt no matter how you rip that Band-Aid off. You know, because you hurting now. You know, if you're in a situation where you've raised children and all of a sudden they're not with you, or that you don't have a relationship with them, or they can care less if they talk to you or not, and you don't see them. That shit hurt, man. What up, G? Hey, baby. Hey, James. Welcome to Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. Yeah, that shit hurt. Oh, excuse my language. It's a Christian show. Sorry. But yeah, when you raise children and you done put your all into these babies, and you done made sacrifices for these children, and you done showed up, meaning you not an absent parent, and then all of a sudden they don't want to deal with you no more. They don't even call you. They don't come and see you. They don't check on you to see how you doing. Oh, that shit. That shit hurt. Yes. So if you going through that, you gotta ask yourself why. Yeah. So I know it's in your head. What's going on? What could have happened? Where did the breakdown begin? How did I not know? Ooh, questions. I know. But before you can get to that part, you gotta do some self-reflecting. You gotta see what part you played in this. Where did you go wrong? Yep, I know. When I did my self-reflecting, oh, it needs some more something. I don't know what it needs. It needs something. It needed something. I'm gonna probably do another pack of sugar. They got this little cream machine gadget over here I've been trying out. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be COVID friendly. I don't know. So, yeah, guys. I shed some light on one thing that I did, and I don't even know if it's anything bad, but I'm gonna throw it on there because the other party wasn't on board with it. When I ride motorcycles, and I've been riding for about maybe 15, 16 years. But I've always been fascinated with bikes ever since I was a little girl. I used to love mopeds. I used to love four-wheelers. When I was younger, me, Renee, and who else was us? Nicole. It was a lot of us school kids. We went out to Flint with her mama's friend, and they had these four-wheelers on their property, man. And oh my God, it was the best life ever. Do you hear me though? Sprees when they came out. And then over time, when people, you know, I always had friends with motorcycles. I would always ride on the back, me and my girl, being hot mamas, you know, hot girls. So I've always been fascinated with bikes all the way to me getting my own motorcycle. The bike that I have now is my second bike. I'm trying to get a Harley. I'm taking donations. So with that being said, I've always been fascinated with bikes. Just had to throw that out there in my defense for what I'm about to tell you. And we wait. Oh shit, it's getting crowded up in this one. Oh yeah. You in line? How you doing, young man? All right. Oh yeah. It's like I'm in a chess piece game board. Gonna move side to side. Sliding. I don't want to touch nobody. I don't want to get too close. I'm just like stagnant. I'm just here. I'm just here. Do y'all be like that when y'all be in a crowded place? Oh my God, I know. And I love people. I'm a hugger. So I'm torn, you know. But I'm going to play this game because I don't want to get the hot shoe. Oh, that's what man down to the steps in front of me. I ain't gonna call it a day. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. Where you come from? Young man. Young man.
Don't talk to strangers.
Don't talk to strangers? Okay. We're gonna leave him alone. But yeah, he sure did just slide off the side and take cups.
Yes, ma'am.
How you doing, baby? Just the coffee.
158.
And in times like that, you let them. Hey, Eloise, how you doing, Ethel? That's you, baby. All right. Who is that coming on? Hey, Chris, how you doing? Good morning, boo. It's going to be okay, baby. Have a good day. Okay? You as well, boo-boo. Yeah. So, guys, yes. I was always fascinated with bikes. So, therefore, let me make sure I got my keys. Shoot. Fix it, Jesus. Do I guess I do? Okay. So yeah, guys, I've always been fascinated with bikes. So of course, when my children asked if I can ride them on my bike, of course I did. So I'm not saying that to be a good or bad thing. It's all about how you parent and what you do. Well, I hope my nose ain't running, guys. Let me take it off so I can make sure. Y'all be clowning me on Facebook, and that'd be the only messages y'all get. Is Shakenya had boogers. Because that's how y'all do our people. Y'all won't get none of the message. That'll be the only thing that y'all get. So therefore, yeah. You know, so that might be one thing that somebody might throw up that they wasn't pleased with. You know, it might have been not safe or something. I don't know. All I know is that I've been riding for a long time. And I'm a pretty safe. And when my children asked if I can ride them, my daughters, my son a couple times, but my daughters mainly, yeah, I did. Because if that's something that they would like to do, I would like for them to be comfortable with it. I would like for them to know. I would like for them to know all the safety measures that I take when I go out and when I ride. That way, if they do decide to ride, they know to be safe, how to be as safe as they can, you know. So it's like people are torn. People have different reasons and feelings for how they feel about it. But that was not something that I did often. But if they asked to ride, I did ride them. I did not force them. And when it got to a point where their weight didn't make me feel comfortable riding, I stopped. So me, I am one of those people that when I say lead by example, I lead by example. I've always wanted my children to feel as if they can do anything. So when you see me on a radio show, when you see that I've written a book, when you see I have a youth program and you see me with these pictures with these officials and all these other people, and you see me doing a jail tour trying to help our children, and you hear me talk about my co-parenting workshop because I want us to have better relationships for our children. When you see me out here campaigning for people and working on these campaigns, back in the day I used to work on these campaigns, these are things that my children saw me do, and these are things that I had them help me do so that they can know they can do anything. I'm working on these houses. My children be in these houses with me in some cases. Brandon always working with me. Y'all see that. Kennedy too pretty. Kelly, I hadn't brought her in yet. I had just taught her how to paint maybe 2 years ago. So I hadn't gotten to that point yet. I hadn't taught Brandon how to do drywall. That's like the next project. So I say all that to say that I want my children to feel like they can do anything and be anything. So I lead by example. So if motorcycles is something that they want to do, I rode them. So that could be used either way. But self-reflection was something that I had to do, and that was the only thing that came out. Relationships came out. The fact that I am single. The fact that I would love to be married. But the fact that I am okay with self if it does not happen. Okay? So in that instance, me always talking to them about marriage might seem conflicting because I'm not in a relationship or I'm not married maybe. But it's something that I've always preached to them. I have tried it 1.5 times, and I still encourage it to be done. And I've encouraged them to find someone and eventually hopefully get married. And please wait to have children until you are married. You know, not to say it's gonna work out all the time, but let that at least be the goal. You know what I'm saying? To get a husband, you know. So it's like I love and that's something that I preach. But the fact that I have had a couple relationships, I feel bad for, you know, that I've had a couple relationships, but I've had a couple relationships with decent men decent men that were right for me at that time. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna give them their props that were right for me at that time. You know, I done background checks on them ahead of time because I was molested as a child. So, you know, I know I know what can happen when you bring men into your home, or when you date many men and have them around your children, or if you date many women and have them around your children, how that can be perceived to your children. And how, you know, I really just wanted a clear line of, I would hope marriage is in your future. It's not for everybody, but that's something that I preached. That's something that I wanted. So it's something that I tried to demonstrate. So the fact that I hate that I've had a couple relationships, I hate that. I hate that. And I hope that wouldn't affect them. So one thing I did do and demonstrate was, in between relationships, I was single. So me being single in my mind and telling my children the reason why is to heal. And I feel that if that's something that you do, it's less likely that you'll have baggage and carry baggage into your relationships moving forward. I would hope that they would only have one relationship. I wish I had a childhood sweetheart and we grew up together and that was the only person that I was with and had all my children by. I know it's a fairy tale world, but that's one world that I wish I lived in. But I don't. So yeah, lead by example. So I know this was a long coffee and conversation, guys. And I hope I got a point across to you as far as being, you know, self-reflection. If you fall into a situation where a relationship is discouraged, maybe tomorrow I'll pick up on, or Monday, or whenever I decide to come back home, I'll pick up on how that helps you when you move forward to the next phase of it. Because the whole point now is trying to rebuild that relationship with your baby. So yeah, maybe I'll come on and let you know the importance of the self-reflecting. And then that way you can move on to the next part. So yeah, guys, that's it for Coffee and Conversation. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel when I'm out. I hope I ain't had no boogers.